like in the answering mood right now. But as far as tips for streaming, you're pretty chill. I say just stick to, oh my god, stick to being yourself, man. Some people, they just get lost in it, but it all depends. It all depends. Like, if you want the fame and the fortune, of course, whoever's doing it, you always copy them. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the music industry. You know what I mean? In order to like make it, you gotta sound like them, you gotta be like them, yada yada yada. It's kind of hard to kind of be yourself. Like, when you say be yourself, it's so just vague. It's so just well, yada yada yada. Supposedly you gotta stream like this, you gotta talk like this, you gotta treat your viewers like this, you gotta do like this, you gotta be overly exaggerating, you gotta be loud, you gotta be obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk about this type of deal. When you play video games, it's only gotta be these video games. You only play with these people, whatever, whatever. Oh, I don't even use Discord. I have Discord. I don't even use it, but I need to utilize it because it's supposedly awesome. Let's see here. Oh. Let's see here. Hate Twitch when you get views off the games you play. But say if I wanted to play Mario Sunshine, I get 1 to 3. But if I play Overwatch, I get about 24. It sucks. It's all about... How can I put this? Like, when you stream and you're playing a certain type of game. Say, for instance, we'll use Overwatch and Mario. Now, for me, sometimes it may be the opposite. It may be like, I'll play Super Mario Maker, and because that's such a small game, and by small game I'm talking about not a lot of streamers, right? Because check this out. I did this one day. That's my little vibrator on my mouse pad. I'm just kidding. It's like my controller. So desktop view, right? Check this out. Check this out. Let me break this down to you. Twitch dashboard. Who gives a crap? Browse, right? Pick the biggest game. We'll pick Overwatch. And I was talking about this in a sense of not saying that everybody shouldn't stream, but just check this out. Just check this out. You can see this, right? You can see that, right? Okay, cool. Three rows. All right. We're just gonna keep going down a little bit. We're just gonna keep going down a little bit. We're just gonna keep going down a little bit. You see how many streams I just passed by, right? We're gonna keep going down a little bit. 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 How many streams did I just pass by? We're gonna keep going down a little bit. We're gonna keep going down a little bit. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. We're in 4 viewers. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. All these people have 3. We have 2. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. We're still at 2 viewers, which one of them was probably themselves. We're gonna keep going down though. We're gonna keep going down. We're at 1 viewer now. We're gonna keep going down. 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 1 viewer most likely is themselves. We're gonna keep going down. 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 We haven't hit 0 yet. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. Hold on. Wait for it. Is there an end? Is there an end? Is there an end? No, my internet's godlike. Okay, we're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, I'm just playing. Those are ladies. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going. Oh, we're at 0 viewers now. We're gonna keep going down. 0 viewers. Keep in mind. Keep in mind. 0. They don't even have their own stream up. We're gonna keep going down though. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. I think I clicked on a few. That's my fault. I think I clicked on a few out there, which I probably didn't mean to. That's probably why I was lagging. We're gonna keep going down though. We're gonna keep going down. Do we still got more? We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. We're not done yet. We're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. Yeah, we're gonna keep going down. We're gonna keep going down. Hold on. We're gonna. Oh, are we at the bottom? We are at the very bottom. Yes. We're at the very bottom of the Overwatch streams. These are all 0. All of these are 0. Still 0. One. Those are all the streams with 0 viewers, okay? That's crazy. That's pandemonium. So, when you have that many streams going on at one time, it's pretty hard to pull viewers. I'm not saying that 20, it's definitely you're doing greater than about 500 people, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of just goes to show that it's harder to pull viewers when you're playing a bigger game. Okay, now of course then that's when it comes down to the niche. What makes your stream different than other people's stream, right? Because think about it, I just went down how many streams? Probably about 800. Everybody knows what Overwatch looks like. Everybody knows what Call of Duty looks like. It's a guy with a gun on the screen shooting at people that are flying at 40 feet in the air. Everybody knows what the games look like. It's not hard. It's not like a brand new game where it's like, oh my god, I got this game 2 years before it released on the streets. Okay? So that comes to the little niche. What makes your stream different than other people's stream? What do you do differently? Do you sound differently? Do you play differently? Do you have a different controller or something? Do you have crazy tips to give out people? Do you have like a secret that nobody else knows, but you try to explain it? You know, what makes your stream different? Do you play with your dog? Like, is your dog on the stream? Some people use pets. Some people use, I don't know, the fact that they have, who knows, I saw this one stream, she had the last species of some type of creature, and I promise to God I've never seen it, never heard it before, but she had the last of its kind, and it just, some people just came just to see that, and it looked weird and it was crazy, but I was just like, wow. You know, on top of that, she did cosplay, which, I mean, a lot of people do, or a lot of females do. And then on top of that, she played video games. You know, there's some females out there that suck at video games altogether, but they're like porn stars or some crap. You know what I mean? It's all about what is your niche. You know what I mean? I can't even use the M8. Why am I even using it? What changes, or what would keep me watching you compared to watching 400,000 streamers with playing as McCree? You know what I'm saying? Like me, like I'm the best Winston in North America. You know, it's just something I say, but I actually back it up. I actually give you good gameplay. Something that helped my stream out back in the heyday was I was doing a 1,000 win streak on Modern Warfare 2. I was the first stream on Twitch to actually stream 1,000 wins. I didn't do them all in a row. Every time I came home, I would turn on Modern Warfare 2. I'd have like 50 people in the stream just chilling right before I played my first game, because people knew I was coming home to grind this out and just to see if I was going to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I lost. I lost at 203 games. I lost again by a tiebreaker at 403. And that was on Estate. I don't know if anybody remembers that map, but whatever. Like, I remember the games that I tied at because those were like significant games, and I had to start up my streak over again. And people actually, they were like, dang, man, that sucks. Like, oh my god, it counted as a loss. And then they would sit there and they would watch me win another 1,000 games. And that comes with just the sheer fact that I wasn't just winning, I was getting like nukes like every other game. People used to watch me sleep. Exactly. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. But it was a niche. Not saying that nobody else could do it, but at the time, nobody else was doing it. You know? Anybody can win games. People can put together a team and win 1,000 games. But how many people are willing to actually stream 1,000 wins? Not saying that that might be the next thing. You might want to try it, but how many people have dedicated? I had like a dedicated 5 people that were on as soon as I got home every day. And we played, but we were actually good at the game. So when you watched us, we were joking because we were too good to be taking it seriously. And plus, I would carry, or somebody else was carrying everybody. So we were joking, we were having fun, we were talking about life events. Just like I'm sitting here talking to you, killing people. We were doing the same exact thing, running through lobbies. On top of that, I was dropping nukes. On top of that, people were rage quitting. On top of that, people were trash talking. And I was just like, okay, I'm about to focus right quick. Hold on a second. And we would smash people, and we would just embarrass people. And it was crazy. It was just crazy because there was nothing else like it at the time. And oh wow. And when I got the 1,000 win streak, it was huge. Like other big streamers were coming in just to see if I was going to lose. But the fact is, I was also like nice. You know, whenever we had one spot open, we let a viewer play. Sometimes we were winning games with 5 people and a viewer. And, you know, sometimes we were carrying people. Sometimes I was going negative, you know, and it was just fun. Like, I was having crap games. It's crazy. It's all about finding that niche. What makes it different? Everybody knows what Modern Warfare 2 looks like. And if you don't know, you can go Google it, you know, but what is going to keep you staying here? I didn't know that that was my niche. That was just something I was very good at. And I just utilized that and played one game. That's another tip, is playing one game. When you see big streamers, yeah, they might play a new release. Yeah, they might play another big game. But 9 times out of 10, they only play one game. And they're good at that one game, or they're known for that one game. Find any big streamer and let me know if they play multiple games. I'm not saying that that's something that they should do, but they stick to that one thing that they're really good at. Because, not going to be mean, but nobody wants to see somebody just play a game and they just suck at life. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't get a kill, or they can't get a UAV. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to sit and watch that. Like, it's kind of boring unless you're just a really entertaining person. But it's hard to show off who you are if nobody's there to watch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying do the whole niche thing to get people in there, but focus at one thing at a time. Work on one thing at a time. Don't work on your niche if you need to be working on like your gameplay. Say for instance, Call of Duty is your only game that you have. If you suck at it, you need to practice. You know what I mean? Not saying that people aren't going to stop by and say, hey, or watch your stream, but you might want to practice at it before people actually start like just chilling, want to actually hear you talk about the game. They're not going to ask you advice like, oh man, what do you think is a good gun? Or what do you think I should be camping at with such and such a gun? They're not going to ask you if you can't actually do it. I'm not saying that you need to be able to snipe with every single video game. I barely use a sniper in this game. You will never see me use a sniper in Black Ops 3 because I suck with it. You know what I'm saying? I will never, ever use a sniper rifle in this game. I will play with it for fun, but I suck at sniping in this game. Now give me Black Ops 2. Oh yeah, we're bringing out the DSR and the ballista all day. All day. But I'm not about to do something that I suck at. Not because I don't want to do it, it's just because I'm not going to get any kills. My team's going to lose. Not too many people want to watch you lose. You know, people like to cheer you on. And you kind of make it interactive. I think another hard thing is the interactive between the streamer and the viewers. It's kind of hard to keep up with the game. Like, I suck the worst at it when I'm playing Overwatch because I have to focus, unfortunately. But I mean, of course, people understand that I have to be looking at the stream because Overwatch is a team-based game. And I can't really look away far enough because I might actually cost my team like a kill, or I might cost us like a position or something. You know, even though if I'm playing with randoms and I don't care about their lives, they can go kill themselves or playing traffic, you know, I'm still playing to win. So Overwatch is one of the few games that I can barely actually look at the stream while I'm playing. Or say for instance, I'm going for like a nuke in MW2. I rarely look at the stream because I'm so focused, because somebody might sneak up on me. You know what I mean? Somebody might pick me off, whatever. It might be crazy. But I think another thing is to work on the interaction when somebody's chatting, whether if it's one person or if it's 500,000 people. It's kind of, you're gonna have to keep up with it. Not saying that they're all having conversation with you. They might have conversation with each other, but in case if they ever ask you anything, you have to be like, oh snap, like, you know what I'm saying, and be able to like respond accordingly. You know, sometimes I do miss a question, but I try to look back in the chat to see if I did, just so I can at least answer it. So then, you know, it makes everybody feel like you actually care about what they have to say, you know, or you actually value the fact that they're actually there. Because if you don't pay attention to the people that are watching you, you know, they're going to stop watching and they're going to go somewhere else. Not saying that that's what every single viewer is looking for, because some people just want to watch a game. You know what I mean? Somehow that stopped me from jumping. I don't know what happened. But some people are literally just there to watch a game, or they would just turn on the stream just because they're doing homework and they really just need something in the background, just as some type of noise, and they're really not even watching, or they don't even care that you don't talk to them. Some people don't care about that stuff, but a lot of viewers do. The majority of viewers actually do care that you interact with them, or they had a question and you didn't answer it, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? It's like a give and take, you know? It's like you're asking for viewers, but you're not paying attention to them. So it's like, but I want you to stay, but I'm not gonna pay attention to you, so I'm just gonna nah, you know? It's almost like take life and the values and the things that you like in life, apply it to video games and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Overwatch is love, Overwatch is life. I saw that, by the way. It is life, by the way. But like the key things that you learn in life, you can apply to video games and streaming. And the same things vice versa, back and forth. It's a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Just think about, put yourself in those shoes, you know? I think the biggest thing that helped me the most was I know what it was like to be the viewer, because I couldn't do the streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stream and like be like fun and play video games and have people watching me. I was on the opposite side. You know, I was in like your shoes where you are right now, like watching me play. So I understood like the things that I looked for when I was looking for streams to watch. I was just like, man, I want to find a stream. And I'm like, oh man. And sometimes it doesn't have to be funny. Like, it doesn't have to have person talking. It all depends on how you're feeling. Different viewers, just like you are as a person, you're not going to be happy 24/7. You're not going to be wanting this one thing or looking for this one thing every single day. It's not going to happen. You're going to change feelings. Your emotions are going to change. You want to know why? Because you're human. And that's the same thing with viewers. Sometimes viewers are going to come and see, they only want to see Call of Duty. Or some viewers, they're only going to want to come and see me play Mario. Believe it or not, some people actually do that. There's a lot of people in this stream right now that are not here until I play Super Smash Brothers. And then all of a sudden, there's a totally different crowd of people in here that will never come back unless I'm playing Super Smash Brothers, which is crazy. But it's so true, because we're human beings and we go and we are attracted to the things that we like. You know what I mean? If I play Call of Duty every day for the next month, you're going to start seeing more viewers who just like Call of Duty, and that's just how it is. But I mean, of course I mix it up, but either way, vice versa, that's just an example. So like, same thing as far as like relationships wise, you have to treat it like a relationship. Put yourself in their shoes. If take it outside of the gaming thing, because we're talking so much about gaming, it's kind of hard to see it. That's why I always try to relate life and video games together, because when you relate it to life, it makes it a lot easier to understand. So take it, say for instance, we're chilling in a room, right? We're cool, we're friends, but you're talking about something and I'm just watching TV. If I don't respond to you, like say for instance you ask me a question like, hey, what are you doing later? If I'm just sitting there just chilling watching TV, I don't know too many people that are just gonna like to be ignored. And we as people, human beings, we don't like to be ignored. It's almost like a dog. But I'm not saying we're referring to people as dogs, but we're human beings. If we talk, we expect an answer or a response or a reaction or something. That's why trolls come in and they try to troll you and all that jazz. They expect something, not because they deserve to be answered. You don't deserve anything in life, neither does anybody deserve anything from you, but we do it out of the kindness of our hearts, and that's just the reply to people. So say for instance we're sitting in the living room watching TV. Who cares what we're watching? We're watching the Olympics, and you ask me what I'm eating for dinner tonight, and I don't respond to you. You're going to probably ask me again, and you're probably going to get upset, and I'm just you're going to take it as all different types of things, and I may not even mean to annoy you. What if I had my headset and I was just actually thinking about life? You wouldn't know until I actually said something, but my thing is, would you take the time to sit and wait for me to realize that you're talking? Okay, let's bring that to video games, right? Because what if I'm streaming, you ask a question in the chat, like, hey man, what's your favorite game? And I don't answer you. You might ask it again, or you may feel some type of way, which we do because we're human beings, and you might take me not answering as I wonder if he saw my chat. Well, maybe I don't want to ask again, because then I don't want to seem like I'm actually repeating myself, and then you get locked into your feelings and you kind of get lost in your mind. But really, I probably missed your chat, but you have no idea because you're already thinking too much. But that's what we do as human beings. Same way with viewers and streamers. And that's just one instance of just asking a question and answering it kindly. Of course, you're not going to be able to get everything, but try your best to interact. But then that comes with practice, you know. How can you practice when you don't have any viewers? How can you have viewers when you don't even know what you're going to be playing? How do you not even know what you're playing when you're like in your mind thinking of all these things of, oh man, I'm trying to have the best stream? It's crazy. But all that stuff kind of circles around, and you really don't know it's circling around until you actually bring it to the light. When I'm actually talking about, well, the rotation of how do I know what to play? How do I know what to do? How do I know what to say? Yada yada yada. It doesn't all play until it all comes together, and you don't realize that you're actually thinking about all these things while you're streaming, but it's really subconscious. It's pretty crazy. The challenge screen helps because people don't know about the delay. Exactly. Oh wait, let's see here. You don't like crazy chats? It's hard. I don't know how people do it. I don't think people can do it. When you have like 11,000 viewers, there's no way. There's no way you can keep up with the chat. I think we had this discussion the other day. There's no way. You can't keep up with that chat. You might be able to ask one question and get like 40, 100 people like answer the same way. Like if I say, should I get tacos for lunch? People are like, yes. Or should I talk to this girl? People say yes. That's about it. You can't have a general conversation with 800 people. There's no way. Oh, I'm dead. And then you like the whole, you need to think in their shoes. Exactly. And again, when you're answering those questions for yourself, of course, like, I wonder what the people would want to see today. You can't put that on everybody. Just like you can't, it's almost like judging a book by its cover. It's like saying, hey, yo, you're gonna like this. And it's okay to laugh because I'm black. You can be racist for like 2 seconds. It's like saying all black people like chicken, right? Same thing. Not all black people really do like chicken, but we do know a majority of people that are black like chicken. But then you have to break it down, like fried chicken, yada yada yada. Same exact thing when it comes down to video games and viewers. Same exact concept. Again, relating life to video games and vice versa. It works every single time. It doesn't matter how you split it or how you look at it. It is life. It's just in a video game sense. But everything plays a role in one another. And you can look at it all life, you can look at it all video games, it doesn't matter, it's all still the same because we're all human beings and there's all different types of interests. Same thing. Same thing. It's just being able to turn that on and off when you need to is the hard part, really. But just think about that. When you're thinking about stuff, and you're like trying to put yourself in your shoes, be like, do I like fried chicken? Actually, chicken's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of that group that's like, I don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? When you have too many people, you only notice the subs. Exactly. And then the focus comes too much on the subs. Like, I have subs. Like, Catastrophe's sub. It's unbroken. It's a sub. He's just subbed today, by the way, Catastrophe. What? Shout out to the sub family. Yeah. You know what I mean? But of course the subs are going to have, you know, like their own dedicated day, etc., etc. But you can't lose fact about the other people. You know, you can't force everybody to sub to you. That's crazy. And then the big streams, it's like it gets a little overwhelming because it's like you really don't care. If you actually sit and watch, and this is by all means no disrespect to the big streams, but it's so true. If you actually watch people for who they really truly are, which is what I always say, you should watch people, and if you can't hang out with them in a living room when it's just y'all two, it's probably somebody you shouldn't watch. Like if you feel in the least bit that you probably wouldn't have a good time just chilling with them on a more personal level, you probably shouldn't watch them. But that's just me. But either way, if you actually watch people for who they are, they really don't care. It's crazy, and it sucks. Because I mean, I'm not saying that I'm God's gift to the world, but somebody else could use that fame or those subs and put it, you know, to like not like a better use, but they're more humble and they're more, you know, they don't take it for granted, yada yada yada. I mean, like it means a little bit more to them. You know what I mean? You can tell from the people who actually care that they have. Wow, I shouldn't have killed that guy. But you can tell from the people who actually care that they have like 800 people, and for the people that don't care when they have like 1,200 or 12,000. You can. It's easy. It's night and day. But if you know what you're looking for, it's night and day. Sweet baby Jesus. But if you don't know how to read people, you know, it all comes with time and experience. You know, when you start like dating and you have friends that backstab you and you have, you know, your heart broken and crap like that, you tend to like look at people in the real light that they really truly are. And I'm not saying you should go through life and expect heartaches and all that crap. I'm just saying it just goes from experiences with people is when you start learning those key things. And not saying that everybody's bad or you shouldn't be looking for bad things in people, yada yada yada. But you know, you should always know who you are and who you hang around with. You know, you don't want to put yourself in danger or associate yourselves with the wrong people. You are who you hang around with, and you are who you associate yourself with, and you are who you follow. You know, it's like when do people stop having a mind of their own? It's my thing. I'm not saying that it's bad to follow people, but you should also think for yourself. You know, just because this one person is jumping off of a bridge, I might get a parachute. Jumping off a bridge seems pretty interesting, but let me see if we can get a parachute first. And that's just like a metaphor for think about things before you actually start doing them. Think long and hard. There's always a consequence to everything, but there's also a reward to everything as well. It depends on what you're doing.